Appears that more Mainers voted in the November 5th general election than in any other election in Maine history. According to unofficial data from the Secretary of State's office, there were 842,447 ballots cast in the Maine presidential race. That's more than double the total votes cast last year, which was primarily a referendum election, when just over 410,000 people voted. If you look at other recent presidential election years, this year is also the biggest number. In 2020, 828,305 ballots were cast. Over the past few years, Maine's population has grown and continues to rise.